Okay. And we are live, and I'm having lunch. Well, at this moment, Indy is doing another live shoot. You got to think. Live shoots every damn day, different cosplay. She's doing kind of a wolf boy thing today. But you think if my other thing's going to wake her the hell up. Posting a picture of her and some guy apparently from her phone. This stuff, her phone has been hacked, for God's sakes. But this doesn't occur to her. No, it's all me. How that you? We pretty much established my computer skills are adequate. Okay, at best. She was roasting me for not even able to really, have the proper thing. They can barely do stuff on here. I didn't even know you could run Genshin on the phone, for God's sakes. How the hell am I supposed to hack her phone and get her selfies? The standard part is blame me for everything, whether it makes sense or not. Fuck logic. Fuck reason. The only thing I can do is just maintain fire and hope something gets through. That somehow it finally occurs to her that the shit they're pushing does not work. I'm going to say right up front, Gene has been selling her stuff. That's how he makes the kind of money to throw these gigantic tips at her all the damn time. He's selling her shit behind her back. I've got two of his sites up. Two of his sites that he's been selling shit out of. And apparently there's more because apparently, again, he's a computer guy. If he's got her phone number, guess what? He's got her shit. On the big one, here we go. Yeah, guess what? Not a burner account, okay? Neither of us would know how to do that or even want to, okay? They're all going. They're spinning out of control over there. Sooner or later, it's got to fall apart because all they got is bullshit and lies, okay? Every day, it's a new fucking spin with these idiots, okay? I'm Lester. I'm Brinstar. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting stupid. Okay? Indy, how unstable you got to be to believe this shit? Okay? For Christ's sakes. And again, if by some minor miracle this gets into her and she decides to interrupt her live stream to come in here, then I'm going to be taking this off live here, and so we can talk and start looking directly at this shit that she's got up here. It's like one of the folders on there, on the big one. I posted these links on Twitter now at this point. So it's all. Look, if I was leaking the shit, would I be posting it for all to see? Yeah, their own fucking. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's legal, but I post the shit so she can get in there and break it up. To put a stop to it. Okay? She's on a 5-second delay. She just got the joke. But somehow, somehow he got wind of it. And it's like, no, look, he's leaking your stuff. No, I'm not leaking. I'm putting an end to the leaking of the stuff. I have given her the links to the sites. It is up to her now to stop it. It's been a pet peeve of people leaking her info and well, there it is. There's the info's being leaked. Put an end to it. And especially because Gene has been fucking selling it. He's been making money off of your ass behind your fucking back. He is not your friend. You're his ATM. And Lana, Katie, Mia, he's probably selling your shit too. You need to kick this guy to the curb and probably file charges against him. He's been illegally selling your material, Indy. Wake the fuck up. Why do you think he's been so fucking cozy and so nice and so kind? He's worming away, and yet he's hacked your phone, clearly. Okay? There's a folder on the big one called Indy Daily. There's selfies going back God knows how long. There's one where you just got that tattoo on your back. You still got the cling wrap on there when it's healing. The date on the thing is 2017, but yeah. But I think the picture's older than that. I feel creepy going because I think some of those probably are underage pics. I'm not even going to speculate. You got to tell me yourself on that one. But just get some raw numbers on the side here. Like I said, I've already posted the damn link on Facebook, on Twitter though. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Gonna here so you can read some numbers here. Look at this shit. This is just pictures. And the pictures are 116.23 gigabytes. The videos are 62 gigabytes. But yeah, we got, 90s waifu. There were 500,000. Yeah, a lot of these are not free picture sets either. But here we got Indie Daily. I'm not going to click on that. But this has got just selfies of you just going about your life, and some are, not necessarily safe for work. But most of them are just you taking goofy pictures of yourself, and one of them is with some guy. It's in the folder on the other side saying, guy raped Indigo. I don't know. It doesn't look like, your high school boyfriend, but again, whenever I got a close-up at him in those videos anyway, so maybe it's him, and in which case he's being accused of something he didn't do. But either way, it's not something that went out there. And apparently this is not the only site. And yeah, we got the other Christmas elf, Christmas gift, the witchy one, the try-on haul, And again, a lot of these things, and again, just pics in general, just stuff scattered in there. I know a lot of them are not free. They were not free picture sets. So yeah, he's ripping you. He's been ripping you off for a year. In the video thing, in the video folder, there's some fun. There are some videos in there. The tags on them, they're just a bunch of numbers. That's from back when Pornhub let you download pretty much everything, whatever. And it's not high. It's high, about 720 usually, 1040 at the best. A lot of them are like that. He's been doing this for a very long time, Indy. At least it's before you're able to disable just the random people downloading shit from the page. Because they're not titles. They're just, let's see. Do I have any left here? Because I went through, because they're a little confusing. I went through and retitled a lot of them, what I've got. Again, I'm not going to be able to show anything here, but... Yeah, to feel like be 720p underscore 4, whatever K and 1030, just numbers on there. It's just, kind of specs. It shows you what the resolution is and then some kind of catalog number. Well, you got a lot of that with this site. Up. And Rosetta wants in. Hold on. Let's get in here. Yeah, hold on. Check your Twitter. Okay. And stuff, same thing. Check your Twitter. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to send one to Steamy. Because again, to prove that, no, we're not the same person. There we go. Let's make a party of it. What the fuck? The complete lack of logic is kind of baffling to me. I thought the picture, the one, of her, the selfie of her and whoever that guy is, will wake her the fuck up. That somebody's got access to shit that she has not put out. Someone's got access to her phone. And I think we established I ain't got that kind of skills, okay? My kung fu not that good.
Wait. Somehow Steph is supposedly a burner account when she's on stream with us at the same time all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. Up and there she is now.
And you can hear her in the background while you're speaking, insulting
I'm my own grandpa.
I mean, look, I'm all for saying crazy shit about your foes just to fuck with them because it's kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah.
But fuck's sakes, people.
This has gone full goose bozo, okay?
The accusations have to make sense.
Okay.
I mean, I've thrown it back at it. It's like, put your true crime hat on for a minute, Indy. Who has the means, motivation, and opportunity here? It ain't me.
Oh, hell no. I know how broke you guys usually are.
Well, it's like, would be struggling with the rent if I was selling this shit online? Come on. Would I be driving a 92 Plymouth Voyager that's can't decide half the time it wants to run right?
Wow, that's just so sad for you.
I know. Well, there was
sorry.
We're kind of over a barrel at the time, you know. And I'm hopefully with a little raise I'm getting next month, they'll be able to remedy that situation. So, what?
I mean, it's like I can be bitchy and snarky and all this other shit. For fuck's sakes, how many people know me well enough to know that half the time I'm insulting you when I'm on here with you?
Yeah.
You always do.
Well,
and a lot of the time I'm not agreeing with your assertions or defending what you're thinking. But fuck's sakes, even I'm sitting there thinking, come on, get a brain, you fucking... You know, it's not nice to say phrases like window lickers, but because I think it would insult window lickers.
But in this case...
No, I mean, because I literally think window lickers would be insulted being compared to these fuckwits.
Yeah. No, and you've already...
That's an insult to ornery. I mean...
Yeah, okay. Last night you said you've had trans people coming to you about Indy, not knowing you do these streams.
Yeah, because these are people that don't actually... They barely watch my channel for animal videos. They don't pay attention to stream stuff at all, and they don't know who I interact with.
Yeah.
And they commented about this, and then there's instantly, I'm sure, people going, "Then send us the copies of this." It's like, no, because I'm not going to sit here and out people who are quietly living their lives for having an opinion on something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not how to treat people. That's
not how normal people live. You know.
Look, am I fucked up? Let's just look at it this way. Steph, am I fucked up and psycho?
She just popped out for some reason. Slight technical... What? Okay, yeah, I'm having problems with her avatar again.
We'll get there, but... It's like, so look, please. I'm not...
There we go.
I'm not some sweet, innocent thing. Steffi, am I a snarky pain in the ass bitch?
Always.
And proud of it, yeah.
Am I an honest pain in the ass bitch?
Of course.
That's the difference. These people don't seem to understand the difference. Look, I will say all kinds of things to fucking piss with people. And to be a bitch. And to be every number of other things. But I'm honest. That's why I disagree with you guys at times, and I agree with other people. And look, enough is enough. I can ascertain how broke ass these two are. They're not masterminding anything.
Yeah.
I love them both to death, but it's not within their capabilities.
Yeah,
financially, or I think technically. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're playing with a rerun crowd now, but well, looking at what dropped in my lap earlier today. It's like, let's see, back it all up here, and after posting that, then let it sit for a while, then put a thing like, look, you get a hold of the end of the day, or I'm putting the whole thing up. And at about 10:43 this morning, Indy's blaming it all on you, or creeps are blaming it. What the hell? And it's just, let me just pull this up here. Here's her response to it. First one, leak. Yeah, now leaking my content, but I refuse to talk. I'm not. I'm trying to stop the fucking leak. I'm bringing the leaks to your attention, Indy. If I was leaking it, would I be doing it? My God.
By the way, asking people to report somebody is a violation in terms of service. It's called false flagging and mass harassment.
Yeah.
That is not allowed, even if the person is harassing you.
Yeah.
Which is why, honestly, if you have somebody who's doing something that needs reported, you don't say go report this person.
Yeah.
That is actionable to say that.
You just report them yourself, okay? That's what I've been doing. That's why I've been getting some of these accounts bounced. Because UMC was going, how come them? You ever wonder why that you report me all the time and nothing happens? Because there's nothing to the fucking report. I report you, there's some meat on them bones, and that's why how many accounts are you on, little twit?
It makes me wonder how many times they're trying to report me for shit I didn't even say or do, though.
It's like, how many accounts has Gene gone through? That's why he keeps trying to burn her accounts every 10 fucking seconds.
Hey, baby.
Hmm.
Show her my response. Responses, that is.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll pull that back up. Notifications.
Besides the fact, Steph, that you glitched with your camera and actually did show yourself briefly on my stream recently.
Yeah.
Remember? So it's not like you haven't been seen. You may not have been seen detail. You were in the shadows, but he was sitting on camera in bright light when you did it. So
yeah. And there's your first thing about jumping to my defense. And we won't go through the list of things I've been screaming at her. It's like, look, I'm trying to get you to shut this down. You have the means to stop this, or you're going to do something about it. To quit blaming me about it. It's not about you being trans, it's about your content being leaked. Okay. And let's back this up a bit. And then put that up here.
I'm absolutely convinced that these e-thoughts have no brain cells.
Well, the ones she has are currently being sedated while the perverts take it over. So that's our second response of the day of this nonsense. But I kept saying, look, we've got, somebody is making some money off of you. You need to, Well, unblock me. I will sell this to you privately, and you can solve this. But no, we're just going to keep blaming me for everything except the Crimean War, and we're working on that. Yeah.
Or even, if you really don't want to unblock the person, create a burner account for an hour, get the information, and then delete the account. Yeah. Just prove you're the right person. Mm-hmm. For crap's sakes, it's not that fucking difficult. I really don't know how to explain this weird circle of just insanity anymore. And yeah, literally, I've been the one saying they're all past hope. They're too stupid. They're not going to listen. Give up. Don't try to fight with them. Don't try to fight for them. Just move on. You don't need to put yourself down for this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a movie that could explain these guys. It's called 12 Monkeys.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There's 12 lobotomized monkeys, huh?
Nah. Lobotomizations don't make you that brain dead. Sorry. It's just I'm so sick and fucking tired of these losers. It's not even funny. Get a life, grow some balls, preferably bigger than little peas, and get a fucking job. And not a job where you're, scamming people to get a bunch of money so you can use that money to scam other people. Yeah. Get a fucking contributing life. Become a member of society, not the dreg.
Well, I imagine Jean justifies it by throwing all these massive, donations at her. Look, I'm giving it back, but yeah, apart you're not, you're not giving all of it. I know that. It's like you shouldn't be doing it in the first goddamn place, you pervert.
It's just amazing what hoops they'll go through to try to blame us for everything they're doing. Look at the crap I tried to say I'm doing, and I'm not even involved in any of this shit. It's like I come on the streams and I bitch at you to quit arguing with them.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Well, I've also
For
heard,
fuck's sake.
it's also been forwarded to me that one of the things he's doing, because again, he's got access to her phone apparently. Because one thing, if you got the phone number, if you got the computer skills, yeah, he's hacking her phone, which means Indy he now has pictures of you and your sister, and putting those up for sale to the right bidder. Okay. So you want to talk about don't harass your little sister? He's selling pictures of you and your little sister. Okay. When are you gonna finally wake the fuck up? This guy is not your friend. He never has been. God.
See, Indy, I'm on your side of this. I think he should quit trying because I think you're too fucking stupid and selfish to ever grow up. So fuck off. Sorry, did I say that?
You gotta give her the Hawaiian good luck
Just a bit.
sign for that to really work.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll just salute her.
That's it.
I keep it as its own phrase. I don't do the Hawaiian stuff because that ain't my native streak. I mean, which is really funny considering I actually have a lot of the same facial features that some of the Hawaiian people I know do. But we don't have any of the same origins. In fact, they are Asian and my tribe is not.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, so there has to have been some probably cross mingling while my tribe was exploring along the coast. Well, because my tribe did a travel for, and the information they have exactly on this is body because it's told by lifetimes and stuff. So it's between 600 to 800 years. And around the entire continent, and that included spending time along the coast. So is there possible interaction between the seafarers?
Of course.
Yeah.
These guys come into port, they're aboard, and they're horny.
Or they come into port with their girls that they're bringing in to meet new guys and stuff like that. And hey, you know what? And it would not have been trading the girls from either tribe because that's not their culture. They were very female centered. But that doesn't mean the girls aren't going to go in and go, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what we're doing. I want to be a part of it. I want to.
Okay.
No, we're not fucking native.
Anyway. Something, well, not exactly related to this, but slightly. I just talked with a friend of mine who is currently on Maui and has asked for some serious prayers for her ohana there.
Yeah. The islands are suffering a lot right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the families in her ohana had to take a condo from some other people in their church just in order to have a place to live because theirs got completely burned.
I'd just say the government has about as much compassion for the native Hawaiians as it has for the indigenous folks here.
It's one and the same to them. They don't care. All the natives are those we should have gotten rid of you guys a long time ago attitude. And trust me, that's still what they're doing to us. So very little in that regards has ever changed, despite how much people that claim to be on our side act like it's all peace and roses and there's no racial issues now. It's like, no, fuck you. You can claim that all you want. It's a fucking lie. So, I mean, I'm a cynical, bitchy woman.
Yeah.
Is anybody shocked by that statement? The silence is deafening.
Sorry.
Real classy stuff, sweetie.
Yeah.
Real classy.
I don't know why, but tea makes me belch even worse than Coke.
Yeah. But yeah, we got this nonsense here. think I can share that because there's nothing particularly wrong with the pictures per se, but get a load of the title. Yeah. This is part of Again, Indy, this gets to you. See this button here? It's going to carry a lot more weight if you actually push it. Okay. But it's like it's all. I don't know who these people are. This might be her high school boyfriend, in which case he's being accused of something he didn't do. But like, this is stuff off her phone. Okay, this is selfie shit that nobody should have access to.
Like I said, and
it's like, how the hell is this my fault? Okay.
I've got news. He does not have the technological savvy to hack your phone.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Just because
I'm going to be completely honest. My technological savvy, I have a ticker tape I use on my channel. That's a running joke of how many times technology has defeated me. Mm-hmm. I've been spending the better part of a year trying to find a really user-friendly, idiot-proof photo editor for me. Mm-hmm. Because most of them confuse me. I've not got your technological savvy to do shit. Oh, and I have actually... There's accusations I've seen that people saying that I'm hacking this or involved in this and stuff. Not just from that group, but in other groups. Like I'm supposedly all these different accounts. I'm supposedly all these different burners. I've been involved in this. I've supposedly hacked this and stuff. These have been accusations going back since the freaking Etsy and War Campaign Comicsgate shit. That they've been trying to claim that I'm all these burner accounts and all this fake shit and all the things. It's like, no.
Yeah, I noticed these accusations generally come from people who have like 4 or 5 accounts of their own,
No, these people have literally created hundreds over the years stalking me. So, I mean...
Well, half the time you get these things, these burner accounts, like, one cropped up, that had a picture, trying to make me it's kind of a pervert type thing. It's like the account, it's like for October 20, it means it was formed in the last day or so. Gene's just cranking these things out like fucking popcorn. But it's like, really,
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll grant. I took my first computer class in junior high. During, it was a summer school. I think it was maybe 8th grade, which means I was studying computers when Indy, your folks were in the 3rd or 4th grade. But it came to pretty much a screeching halt by the time I got to the senior year in high school. I think the last program I wrote was 1982. Okay. The Apple IIc was brand new, and we were amazed. Oh my God, color!
I know nothing about programming. I know nothing about that shit. I know not for shit on that stuff, and I don't fucking want to.
Yeah.
And consider this, Indy. You are a little child in a lot of ways to me. Because let's face it, I've got the better part of the dozen years over you. You're not that far off in age from a lot of my nieces and nephews and the kids that I've helped take care of over the years. Get a grip. Because basically I'm watching a child spin out when they got to be an adult and play grown up.
Here we go. Now this, I think needs a little repeating here from the Urban Dictionary. This is kind of where a lot of the anger is coming from. Saying you're doing it wrong. Saying to go for a femboy. A femboy is a person typically under the age of 30 years who is biologically male. However, this person will often present himself in a very feminine manner. This may be exhibiting part of the time or all the time. Femboys are confused with ladyboys, who are a type of Asian male to female transsexual. Femboys are also different from crossdressers, despite being feminine. Femboys do not necessarily wear clothing. Yada 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 yada. So Indy. Not only you're not doing femboy, it's impossible for you to do femboy because you're already a girl. I think Eddie Redmayne and the Dutch Girl, that movie,
I've got more friends into more of these different weird lifestyles, and
yeah.
None of them agree with the stuff they're seeing from this age.
No.
And I got news for you. What people see in my public opinions is not. I'm in server with Sweet Anita with a bunch of people who are the rainbow flag people. I'm in Black Bear's server helping bring fantasy stories to the band. That's a feminist metal band. I have friends in every range. I work with people in every range to try to find the center ground and how to make them understand. I have people from trans and other stuff and hard left and other stuff. I have friends who went down Antifa's route for a while who messaged me for advice and information.
Hopefully, the advice was get the fuck out.
Yeah, well, that was part of it, but
Yeah.
I'm not that person. If you're good to me, I'm good to you, and I don't give a fuck what your lifestyle is or your political slants or any of that shit. And so, yeah, I see this stuff and I'm like, that's not it. Because I've seen more people that I know sitting there going, this isn't what we are. This isn't what we are. Why are they portraying us this way? And then they see stuff like this and they go, this is why we're being portrayed this way. Because people are treating us like minstrel show, like a joke. They're treating us like a way to make money or create immature adult content or stuff like that. This shit offends them. This is like
an amateur porn star of some renown decided she's trans and it's like doing this weird shit. It's like, that's not trans.
And then this, to me, is the same fucking shit as Warren claiming she's Native. It's an insult to what we are. God, every fucking person who makes Native jokes about her, you realize you're insulting our culture for somebody that's trying to steal it and hijack it. Fuck you.
Or for that matter, Rachel Dolezal claiming she's black. Oh, God.
And she's, for the record.
Sean King claiming he's black.
Yeah, Indy's already made over $569 on this thing with $800 gold. She's taking pictures right now. I'm going to bail on this before it gets any further. But
Oy. Oh, ow.
It's like, come on, Like I said, she's not doing femboy, she's doing hardcore tomboy, And she dresses it up, kind of goth chick, almost,
I keep telling you that's not goth, that's emo punk.
It's it's in the general direction though. Either way,
yes
it ain't femboy.
No.
It ain't femboy. That's the point. Yeah.
Yes and no, and I'll argue that stuff with you later because that's my culture range there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. From the white bread world of suburbia, that's what I
Yeah, you never went as hardcore in a lot of cultures as I did.
No.
Let's put it that way. In a lot of ways, you're not as hardcore as I am.
No, and I don't want to.
Honey.
My hardcore thing is more fandom oriented. Like you can go about the Trekkies, Trekkers, Ghetto Lifers.
Honey.
What? Talk.
Didn't the bastard son of Fidel Castro once dress up in blackface?
Oh yes, old Justin. They've done it a few times. All black as the egg spade with a turban and everything. It's like, and I'm guessing she's talking to Steve. No, yeah.
Are you talking to Steve?
She's talking to Steve.
Oh, what I'm saying is,
she'll come back in a moment. Okay.
I had to deal with the hubby.
I figured that.
By the way, where's my pussies?
In between your legs?
Yes, reach down and grab. Okay.
Oh, you know which pussies I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Baby girl's in trouble with me. She tried to assassinate my phone. No, okay. I stumbled out of the bedroom. My muscle was cramped. So instead of coming all the way out, putting stuff down and getting set up, and then heading into the bathroom, I just went in to go wash hands, brush teeth, and then come out and deal with stuff, right?
Yeah.
I set the phone down on the lid of the toilet seat, turned to brush my teeth. She jumps up, looks at it, looks around the floor, checks where her water dish is, pushes it to the back of the toilet, and then kicks it violently into it.
Oh. Just a play toy for her.
No, she doesn't like pens and she doesn't like my phone because they take attention away from her. So anything that I do that doesn't give her attention, she's trying to destroy or hide. And I looked at her, baby girl, and she just looked at me like, face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's probably also doing that who loves kitty thing.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Like,
So
hey,
right now,
that's good.
I've dried things out as much as I can, but I'm not turning it on until tonight, just in case any actually got in.
Yeah.
You love
So
kids?
I don't.
Oh, are those your shits?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love kids.
So yeah, I'm having loads of fun today. Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the other two?
Ornery was with her when she did it and was trying to hide my other stuff from me and pushing her towards me to her to help get my attention. And Panther was standing in the doorway watching them like, you bitches are crazy.
Panther knows them so well.
He just gives them this look when they start acting crazy, like, women, what the hell? It's like, so, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Most of my life, the males we had were not the chill cat. They were the rowdy ones. They were the ones who would spray things. They were the ones who were always causing fights, stuff like that. So I have always kind of leaned towards just having the females because it was usually more laid back for me. Yeah. Usually. The current two females are extremely needy attention hoes. And Panther is actually very laid back. So it's kind of turned my whole world and my interactions with cats upside down and having these brats. Panther is just laid back. You pick him up and he's like a ragdoll. He'll just flop in your hands until you hold him. He's like, I don't care. Hold me. You pick him up around the stomach under his arms and he'll flop like sideways and lay on your hands like, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like I have never seen a cat as limp as him when it comes to being picked up and moved around that was alive.
I'm suddenly having visions of Harry Connick Jr. and Independence Day.
Oh, boy. Or just throw the hold me, you know.
Yeah.
So it's been like a bit crazy in a lot of ways. But Panther's kind of become where, as you saw from the little video and a lot of the pictures, he's like constant cuddle bug. And he was when we left the cats at my mom's place for the couple of weeks. We had to do all this stuff. Well, not quite 2 weeks. They were at her place a little over a week. We did 2 weeks travel total. The girls overall relaxed. Although they had anxieties, they were mostly relaxed. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He walked around screaming, crying, and pouting the entire time until we came back. The moment we came back, he was all over me for the 2 days until we got heading home.
Yeah.
We came into the house. He looked around the house, nodded, and jumped up on me and started rubbing all over me. Like, yes, we're home. We're home. You're keeping me. You're keeping me. I love you. 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 I love you.
Yeah.
That's Panther. He adores me and he does not like me being away. But I mean, all my cats, they were rebellious with mom. They were hyper needy. They were having some stomach issues from anxiety. So they were eating constantly and using the litter box constantly and making messes. And it wasn't good. By the time we were there with mom for a day, that had mostly calmed. We brought him home. And yes, in the cage in the back end, we put a little mini temp litter box so they had something to use if they needed to, because it's 13-hour drive. You don't want them to have no water and litter box and stuff in there. No. So you set up a little emergency food, drink, and litter box for them. Yeah. And then if they use it, you just open the windows and crank the smell out of the vehicle and then scoop it at the next stop, you know?
Yeah.
Which isn't a usual issue. They don't usually use it, but it's a safety.
Oh, we had a whole setup in the back of the car. Yeah.
You would rather take a second to scoop that out at a stop than having to scrub the cage out at a stop.
Yeah.
So the whole 13-hour drive with 3 cats, they used it once. Yeah. They were fine. They absolutely, a few little times they whined because they were tired of waiting to get home. But they were good the whole way home. Better than any of them had ever been in the car before. As long as they were in the cage together and they were coming home and they were going to be kept by us, they were happy. We get home and their stomachs are fine. Everything's fine. They're not anxiety. They're roaming around the house, purring on everything.
Mm-hmm. Like nothing was ever wrong.
Nothing was ever wrong with us except for we weren't where we wanted to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that and the trip there is a rough one, anyways. And then all the issues with the stupid tire breakdown and getting stranded on the highway and all this, and having to get mom to come help us. And when mom came and helped us, we had to switch the cats over to my mom's car so we could try to do this and that and all this other stuff. And by the time we were done, oh my gosh, by the time we were done, I shit you not, they had spent the better part of 20 hours in one vehicle or another. And part of that was hooked up in the car as it was being towed into the city to get the tires repaired. Because you can't take them out. There's not enough room in the cab of the tow truck. And you can't leave them at the side of the highway.
No.
So all we could do is cushion it the most we could so the ride wouldn't be too bumpy for them and tow them home.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a rough trip. It was not fun. And so I think their anxiety and their physical stress was very high by the time we got to mom's place anyways.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we feel like hell. We didn't want to do that trip. Wait a sec. Our humans just left. And you can imagine that probably pissed them the hell off.
Mm-hmm. And cats do hold grudges after for a while.
Especially Ornery.
Yeah.
Ornery has this evil streak. And she will hold a grudge. She will pout, everything else. But the entire time to my mom's place, they would not relax. They would not stop throwing fits. They would not. They were unholy terrors. I was so stressed. Well, the thing is that Ornery never liked sharing her cage space with any other cat before.
Yeah.
She had to have her own carrier or she would have a conniption. Apparently, she's close enough to these kittens that wasn't the case. They wanted to be in the same cage together. They didn't want to be separated. When we moved them all into the same cage together to fit them in mom's car to get them to the house while we were waiting for the other vehicle, they calmed down. It's like, well, they love each other.
Yeah. Check something here. Fortnite now has an age limit.
What? There should be an age limit. Like, if you're over 30, quit playing this fucking game, losers.
Well, no.
Sorry.
But apparently it is now. Or at least, part of you have to be over 16 to access this game.
That's not actually going to do anything.
Yeah.
They're just going to sign in on their parents' or siblings' accounts.
Yeah. Might slow them down a little bit. I don't know.
Remember that one time when you were live streaming Fortnite and you got a little kid?
Occasionally it happens, or I actually get a kid on voice chat. Usually a nice kid, but occasionally get one. It's like, what are you, 5? What are you?
I remember college classmates who would let their little kids play shit like Grand Theft Auto. And I'm sitting there going, for fuck's sakes, no. That's what you need to teach them. Beat people up, pick up hookers, and then throw them out of cars you stole, right? And then run over people for points.
Yeah, there's your life skills right there. Unfortunately, I kind of screaming about the reality that that guy got run down in Las Vegas, and these two kids, they're joking about it. I'm still wearing regular shoes. I gotta get my slippers. So, back in a second here.
Why is he threatening us?
Oh,
I don't know.
ow!
I mean, I don't want him to come back. Do you want him to come back?
To change shoes.
Sorry, I'm a little snarky.
But anywho.
And yes, he shut off the camera so you wouldn't see his goodies.
Well, they wouldn't anyway, just in case.
You're so sweet to call them goodies.
I think you're goody.
Yes, he's in the room
I'm
with me.
quite fond of them, frankly. That's why I give them all the care and attention they need, so they don't go bad on me.
I am not saying a word.
Not good. Like I said, the male anatomy as such is not just a matter of urges, it's a matter of physical necessities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Got to run the routine tests and checks to make sure everything's working, or so the goody juice doesn't go bad and turn to cancer. So.
So many inappropriate jokes.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an inappropriate topic to begin with, so what can I say? Let's take another peek at what Indy's doing under her life. She streamed for, I don't know, what, 5-6 hours last night? I guess no more, just pictures. Almost $600 so far, so. Clearly they've been busy today, but All right.
I need to upgrade my Sims. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Remember the advice of sweet Anita. If you bitch slap them around like twats and treat them like shit, they'll be your Sims forever.
Oh, what do we got here?
That was the advice she gave Code Mika. So, I mean.
Saying potential spam, so no, I don't think so. All right. You can talk to the machine. Yeah.
Okay, is that the new version of Talk to the Hand?
Pretty much. No, that's just the old version.
No, talk to the twat. I mean.
Just to review, what is the area code for her area, just in case? It's like,
Oh,
The newsflash, people. You
Okay.
are all nicer than I am.
Yeah. Okay, for reference, her zip area code is 425. So see that come through. Yeah. All right.
So I suppose in a weird, twisted way, you perverted assholes who are grooming this bitch, I'm kind of on your side. I think she's past saving and we should give up on her.
Well, part of the definition of femboy is also under 30. She's barely hanging on to that now. Okay, she just turned 28.
I'm not giving her shit for that. I'm about to turn 40.
No. I think it's the case she'll be damn good looking for a long time to come, but not as a boy. Yeah. That's not going to age well, okay?
Personally, I think this weird obsession with everybody in the industry having to look like they're like 17 is creepy to me anyways.
Yeah.
But that's a separate rant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, one thought was because I did throw up some Star Trek content earlier today because some concerns about lower decks possibly not going beyond 5 seasons because Paramount is
enunciate when you speak. It sounded like you said lower dicks.
Anyway.
Sorry.
No, Mike McMahon, the producer, is concerned about because they haven't really gotten anything ordered, saying indicating they're going to be going past 5 seasons. They're working on the 5th season right now.
By the way, do you want to show everyone the picture that I did get with my camera that I showed you?
The zebra one?
Oh, that one or the doggo?
Let's see here. I haven't got
My
the
new
code.
camera skills. Yay, my new camera.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's put this up here.
I thought I tried to send it to you, but then again, that gets a little funkety sometimes.
So this one, is this the zebra that you kind of looking like your grandpa? Or rainbow?
Well, I was actually the one that I showed Grandpa was the
Mhm.
bison calf doing it. That was
Okay.
actually during the trip here.
Mhm.
You can kind of see that was a baby zebra about
Mhm.
2 weeks ago.
All right.
And then the other was about a week ago in northern Utah
Oh,
near Idaho.
Duggo. Did you?
It might, if you can't find it, check on my page. I
Okay.
tried to send it to you, but this thing has freaking
All right.
weird issues sometimes.
Let's see. The let's see. That one there?
Huh?
Is that the one?
Might want to move us to the side so you can see the detail on the mouth there.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that one. Look at the detail on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Whoops.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get out of that. And the zebra one again. And then of course we got panther looking like a zoned out, something or other. I'm half tempted to send a link to Lester just so we can come out here and see. This is what This is the guy you're accusing of being everybody.
Aww. Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Henry. Hi, baby.
She was like, I'm not the one that mom's really, really mad at, so I'll mush on her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were the one encouraging her to off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't wander off. Yes, you were, weren't you?
Who loves Kitty?
All right. That's enough of you.
Now remember, leave my stuff alone. She's giving me this look like, no. Would you wash yourself once in a while? You're such an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll just get like crumbs and stuff off her cheeks like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's like, what? I'm a lazy, entitled old bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And she will be 8. She'll be 8 in a few days. Actually, about a week, just a week and a half, not quite 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
She was born on October 15th.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, you will, baby. Yes, you were.
Mhm.
Oh. Isn't that right?
She's just too cute and adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows it.
Yeah. And use every little bit of it.
She'll start getting into trouble and turn around and go, Ornery, and she'll roll on her back and put her paws tucked like this and start going big eyes at you
What?
like, come on, I'm precious.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yes, you are, but you're also a shit. It's like, how rude. Don't out that.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, kitty.
Aw. And you just got the full moon.
Of course.
No, I wasn't looking upwards at all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I was fixing my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know. I'm supposed to pet you, right?
Yeah.
Of course you're supposed to pet her.
There you go. Good girl. Ow, don't headbutt the headphones. Yes, I have kind of snap trained her, if you can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's right. She knows the symbols for which things to do, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Good girl. If she climbs up on my shoulder, she'll have a tendency to jump up like this and be the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
All I do is go behind her like this and go. She spins around and nuzzles my face. Yeah, I snap trained you a long time ago, didn't I? And you're still the dumbest cat I've ever known. Yes, who's my pretty little lovable
Yeah.
dumb fuck? Who's
So
my
many,
pretty
so
little
many times
lovable dumb fuck?
dealing with Jones. It's like, hey, I'm actually dealing with an intelligent life form here, and that other time's but dumb as a bag of hammers. And like, arrogant little shit too. That time they were in the garage doing stuff, and he was so pissed off about something or other at me. Just stood there, looked me right in the eye, took a dump right there on the floor, a foot away from his litter box. I think we were trying some new litter he didn't like it, but he looked arrogant. It just took it right there in front of me. I was like, come on.
Oh, I hate when these books do this. So, I do the weird multi-leveled Sudoku puzzles, right?
I guess so. Okay.
I hate when these books do this. Sometimes the publishers will release these, and they'll release the ones where you're doing multiple ones that are all interconnected by certain boxes, and they'll do it all the same.
Clue how that works.
Let me show you. You're supposed to make the ones that overlap a different color so people can tell where they are at a glance. So it's not as hard on the eyes. I hate when they do that, so I go through and highlight them.
Huh. And I have I have no clue how that works at all. And I have no inclination to learn how it works.
Do you know why I learned how to do these? My bane has always been logic puzzles. I've always struggled with them.
Yeah.
It irritated me to no end, but I had friends who were doing it, and I hated being the one who couldn't keep up. Yeah. So I decided to learn to do them just because they pissed me off, and that's how I got addicted to doing it. So it's kind of a reflection of my stubbornness, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but the people who wonder, I am that kind of person. I don't give up easily on anything.
Yeah.
I'm giving up on you, Indy. You and your little simps can fuck off. I gave up on you.
Yep.
I think you're too stupid to function, so fuck it. Hon, I need that light on. If you heard me.
We're streaming. We need light. Okay.
I'm doing puzzles. I need light where I can see the small numbers. I'm a little pathetic. Hon, if you can find any other highlighters while you're out, these aren't the greatest. Or at least a few more varieties of colors. Do I have to have that look? I love you. Thank you.
Good, hubby. Good, hubby.
Down.
Well, he's not a dog. Even if he does try to hump you like one. I love my husband dearly. When I take cheap shots, it's all in love. So this book I'm working on starts with very basic variant puzzles and works up to the ones that connect, and then works into really complicated puzzles and multi-connects and all kinds of weird shit. And
nope.
what, you don't want to do like 16x grids or shit like that?
I have no fucking clue where to even start on that. Okay.
No samurais?
It's like when they tried to teach me how to do breakfast stuff at McDonald's. I just looked at them like, you're out of your fucking mind.
No samurai ones where you have to do 5 interlocking puzzles?
Oh boy.
He looks like his brain's short-circuiting.
It's like, nope, not happening.
So...
does not compute. Yep.
Illogical, does not compute.
Yeah.
Question of the day, right? Yeah. I'm like, look.
Monitoring Indian Insider. Spank Bank's up to 374. God.
Do things safely. Do not put your health in danger. Trust me, you'd be surprised what stuff you can do to your body if you do it carefully and safely. But carefully and safely.
That's going to be more than just a red ass. That's going to start getting to bruising here.
I'm going to bite my tongue about there.
Unless she, candy asses it halfway through. That hasn't been the pattern I've seen to now. So. Well, she's going. She may break one of them paddles. I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how well a paddle could survive and last.
Yeah.
I should quit saying this stuff because it does not help me look innocent.
We don't need innocent looking right now. We need
look, as the voice of let's just say a lot more experience with this shit than you have.
Yes,
girl. I've been in this stuff a lot longer than you. Don't be fucking stupid. Not to say that I'm innocent, but I'm more intelligent than you.
Sorry, is that the same phone she's had since high school?
Why?
I don't know, just like... Because she's had that phone for fucking ever. What?
Can you come in and turn the
which fan?
Back on?
All right, hold on here.
So with my highlights, it makes it all easier. Da 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 da.
Hold on, my God. Take care of that.
Yes, I'm weird. And since I can't turn my phone on for a few more hours, thank you, you fucking shithead of a cat.
Ow. Okay, tower fan back
The
on.
worst thing is that as soon as she did it, she looked up at me with this most cocky face like, I did it. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I am really not very functional today.
Oh, I get it.
Can we just randomly blame your husband for everything?
Why not?
I mean, he wasn't here to hear us say that anyway, so everything's his fault.
Of course it
Hi,
is.
Bob.
What's that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What happened? What I missed?
Nothing. We're good.
Yeah, right.
What? He doesn't believe me. I'm hurt.
You
Think I left?
forget, honey. She's sweet and pure and innocent.
Yeah.
And there's the
And
phone
here's our
assassin.
baby girl.
Yeah, sweet and pure and innocent as New York snow. Okay, yeah.
Look, phone assassin. She pulls away like, I'm not going to get to that accusation.
Yeah.
No attempting to kill my stuff.
Hi, baby
Now,
girl.
are you going to be good?
Hi, baby girl.
She's like, I'm not saying yes to that. I love you, but you got to behave. And that starts with not stealing my pens and pencils constantly. She's looking at me like, come now, you're not making any sense. I'm sitting here doing my puzzles the other day. She's sitting on the arm of the chair. I left my hand up a sec because I'm thinking about one of the puzzles. Also, I feel a tug in it. She reached off the edge of the chair and was trying to rip the pen out of my hand. She takes them every time she can find them and she hides them from me. And right now I'm getting this dirty look like, stop narking on me, bitch.
Oh, I didn't turn the camera back on. There we go. Been back here for a while. All right.
It's like, look, I love you, but you're an evil, evil little shithead. Now I'm getting this look like, yeah.
I hear her saying thanks for the compliment.
That was dumb, baby girl. She just jumped off the arm of the chair over a bin and landed on Ornery, and Ornery just spun her out and knocked her down and kicked her. Like, don't even try it, you little shit. Right?
Ay.
I don't know how to get through to her that she's not tough enough to do that shit. And these other cats just knock the crap out of her every time.
It's a learning curve.
I've got such a headache today, too.
Oh, 394 on the spank bank now. Good God.
Bitch be crazy.
Yeah. Letting it get that fucking high. It's like.
Look, there's fun spankings, and then there's you're being a dumbass.
Yeah. This is cross dumbass territory, but, about 150 ago.
I mean, look, if you do it right, you can do a lot of hits safely.
Yeah.
But you're hitting a point where it's not safely anymore.
No.
I really should quit talking. I keep revealing things about myself.
Yeah.
Look, bitch, you don't want to be unable to sit for a week. Trust me. Not that I know anything about that, mind you, but trust me.
Yeah. She's got the weird shorts with the things stuffed in her shorts there, which is kind of off, not aligned, right?
Ow.
You know, this whole event, though, has reminded me of one phrase that I need to remind you, gentlemen. Always keep this phrase in mind when you're interacting with these people. Never stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah.
You got it. The one I'm trying to get my brother to take as a code to life.
The donation seemed to have stalled, though, at $594 and 69 cents. Been sitting there for a while. I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am so tired. I actually want to create a few of my own Sudoku books. There's programs you can use to help you create the mathematical grids and the puzzles from scratch.
You can go ahead and do that.
The funny thing is, if I did that, I could actually sell them. And variant puzzle Sudoku books, people pay anywhere from $10 to $50 for these.
There we go. There's your side hustle.
And it wouldn't be that hard to design them. And I could even do like fancy pages with little bits of my doodles and sketches behind them for making them more artistic.
Yeah.
Make them the fancy books. I am a weird woman. I have accepted this long ago. Puzzles help keep the brain fresh, so I don't turn into a vegetable from the brain issues as quickly.
Yes, another thing of keep working it, or it won't work.
And I have to do a lot more of that.
Do a lot of rewiring of those circuits. Okay, we got some notifications here. I am picking up followers. And not all of them are porn bots either. Some of them are actual people. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Hey.
Woo for you.
This day and age, it's like, All right. And Kiss, this is still not, that kidney stone has not passed. Okay.
Whatever's going on, just remember the vital code of life. It's not my fault. Whatever's going wrong in life, it's not my fault. Whatever has pissed you off in life, it's not my fault. Unless I want to take credit for it, in which case, haha, suck it, bitches. I mean. I don't pretend to be an innocent, sweet angel except for jokingly.
Yeah.
Anybody who thinks I'm serious when I say that does not know me very well, do they?
Yeah. No.
I'm a sweet little angel, right?
Yeah. Okay, looks like she's on a break right now.
Steffi wouldn't love me as much if I was a sweet little angel, would you?
No, of course not. Oh. Probably a potty break at this point. Oh. She's showing off those wolf tail butt plugs she has. Not doing that until she's actually start filming.
Honey?
What?
What are butt plugs?
It's a plug you put in your butt.
Right. I'm sure you don't know.
No, it's from the Cinema Sins, Everything Wrong with 50 Shades of Grey. And
no, it wasn't Cinema Sins. It was...
everything. Yeah, that's honest trailers. Honest trailer. Frivolous things like contract negotiations. And go, what's a butt plug? It's a plug you put in your butt.
Speaking of buttholes.
Yeah. Probably out for a few minutes there, I think. All right, meanwhile.
50 Shades. In other words, insulting the entire BDSM community with the whole shit hogwash that they don't understand. And yes, contracting and aftercare, very real and very vital. Not how they portray it, though.
Yeah.
The reason for that is because this isn't about what the guy wants. Well, depends on who's actually... What they don't understand is it's actually usually more focused on what the sub wants than the dom.
Now, what they displayed was not BDSM. What they displayed was cult leader behavior, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And indoctrination,
You know, the equivalent of the Tate brothers. I mean,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A little bit so I can hear the music. Yeah. There we go.
oh, have you ever had those weirdos in your chat again since I told them off about the Tates?
Not many. I mean, we got 4 people in chat right now, but nobody's saying it. Well, in the audience right now, but no one's saying anything. I think they're afraid to say anything. Yeah, I think
They're probably going, "What kind of psycho bitch is she?"
Yeah. So here's what we got going on right now. She's kind of be right back, daydreaming type thing. So I'll just leave that alone there.
Baby girl, get off that. Don't stick your tongue out at me.
Hello, kitty.
And then run away.
Uh-huh.
Hello, kitty.
Oh, and she's back. Okay.
She's trying to climb inside my box with all my different colored pencil kits. And she's fell on the floor and landed on her butt.
Something about cats in boxes. I don't know.
Ow.
I have very weird animals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we turn this back down a bit.
I swear, I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do it. No, somebody do it. No proof of thing.
Why are you giving me those big sad eyes? You think I'm going to forgive you for everything today?
Of course, I'm a cat.
You have been nothing but an unholy terror all day.
Yes, because she's a cat.
And cats are assholes.
Mm-hmm. But you're being redundant. Yeah.
What?
But that's redundant. Yeah. And the spank bank is now at 400. She is going to hurt herself when she empties that thing in there.
Bitch be crazy.
Yeah, well, we established that. She detailed that in a very, very exhaustive list from previous. Huh?
I can't criticize that too much considering myself.
Yeah.
So in life, there's a few things I'm trying to overall accomplish most of the time. Artistic things, creative things.
Yes.
I don't think it would actually be that hard to design my own Sudoku book.
Right.
And design my own variant grid puzzles that would be different than the ones that are usually made.
Well, you can be my guest on that. Yeah.
This is where I show a side of nerdiness where you go, hell no, right?
That's kind of like I said, math has never been my thing. Okay.
It's not actually math. It's just numbers are used. In fact, there are some people who use symbols to do it. Math numbers are used most likely most of the time because it's the easiest thing for anyone to write in and fill in. It is a type of logic puzzle.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Which was not my thing either. So. Bitches be crazy, right?
Well, logic.
Yep.
See, the numbers are what threw me off and what made me hate it so much at first because it's like it's fucking math. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then, no, it's really not. You're not trying to calculate anything. You're not trying to do anything like that. You're trying to figure out where each number should be based on a grid and a logical procession.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you fill in. They can be numbers, they can be letters, they can be symbols, they can be, the codes you have to your ass. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But it's about making sure you have the correct ones and that every line, every box, every grid, every segment is done correctly so that nothing repeats.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, no, it's not the same phone. She's upgraded phone. But still, yeah.
I still say she's not worth the effort.
Well, now we got a long list of people I'm ignoring to rescue, so you might as well. Yeah.
I was the one getting lectured for about 3 hours last night by one of my friends to stop doing crazy, stupid stunts to get your photos. I do not feel like hearing you killed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting there going, I don't know what you're talking about. What
Just
were
for
you
the
planning
sake-
this winter?
Yeah,
Nothing yet.
Just for the sake of a close-up picture of a badger. No, don't worry.
No, I'm not stupid enough to go close to the
No.
badger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I understand animal safety. It's less that I would go close to them and do the stupid tourist shit.
Yeah.
It's more that I would do the crazy, like scaling ice faces and shit like that.
Yeah.
In fact, I kind of did. I have some pictures of a group of eagles, including a golden, up in these trees that are covered in icicles everywhere and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a context to the history of that event. So when I first met up with Chris over in Kansas City, he was showing me around the city when he got hit by a stone driver in hit and run.
Ow.
She hit the door I was sitting behind as we were on the ramp from the highway. So I didn't find any evidence that my back was actually seriously injured, but it wasn't behaving, obviously.
Yeah.
Stayed the night at the hotel he was working at, and the next morning went to drive home to Cedar Rapids by myself with the sore back after being in the hit and run on the highway.
It can take a while for it to manifest. Yeah.
It can actually take a few days for it to actually even show up in tests by the doctors if it's certain types of fractures or bruises.
Yeah.
And so what wasn't testing as anything then. So I drove home. Well, I'm driving 6 hours home in the snow and ice with a back that already had issues before this shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm driving this far. I'm going to go over to the spillway and I'm going to go see how the eagles are doing. In the middle of the ice storm, trying to get home after the accident. And oh, yeah, let's go check on the eagles. I'll stay in the car. I'll be careful. I'll just take some pictures from the car. And then I saw the eagles up high where I couldn't get them. And they were so pretty. And all the icicles and all the stuff was framed around them. And I'm sitting there going, I bet I could climb that. I have the photos. I scaled the ice faces in the middle of the ice storm.
Yeah.
With what turned out later to be several bruises and fractures in my spine from the accident. Less than 24 hours from the accident.
Oy.
I don't know why my friends worry about me doing something stupid.
No, why would ever? Yeah. You're so safe and responsible. Yeah.
There's a thing called suffering for the art.
Yeah. Which I'm sure Indy's going to justify when she starts emptying that spank bank of 400. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. First of all, what she's doing does not compare to the actual work I'm doing.
Yeah, I know.
That's nothing against. That's nothing against performance art. That's nothing against sex workers. But I'm not going to compare that to the difficulty of actually doing drawings, paintings, and photography, where you're really working very specific hand-eye coordination skills to create images.
And death-defying stunts, over ice cream. Yeah.
I have a picture of a juvie where, in order to get this picture, I actually went to the rock face over the spillway climbed
Uh-huh.
up it, and tripoded myself over 3 large rocks with the camera balanced in the gap between so that I could see to get up at that angle to get it. And uh, I was hiking with my husband. He was paying attention to something else. I goes, "What the hell are you doing? Getting a picture. Get back over here, woman. Give me a minute. I have to get the picture. I'm already here."
It's like, you already got there. Might as well get the picture.
It's like, I'm not going to do this and not take the picture. So give me a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, I go back over. He goes, "Hey, what do you think you were doing?" I was getting a picture. It's a good picture, honey. And he's just sitting there going, like, and I married her, and
Yep.
this is right.
Only yourself to blame on that score, Steve.
Look, I mean, it is what it is. I adore my husband, and my hair is not parting right today. It keeps flipping itself everywhere, no matter which part I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to cut it again soon. But it's like, okay, fine. I did a crazy, stupid stunt. I'm fine. I got through it. He's looking at me like, that's not the point. And I'm like, why can't it be? I'm still standing.
Not much longer. Do this more.
I get these lectures because then, of course, during the lockdowns, I didn't know what was going to happen. I knew that the riots were starting. They were talking about reinitiating lockdowns for a much longer time, but most everything had opened back up for a little period in the summer of 2020. Remember?
Yeah.
And I went, okay, well, I'm going to do this. Contacted Chris, talked with my husband. We worked it out to do our anniversary in Kansas City with him at the zoo.
Okay.
It's a huge zoo. If you actually hike the whole thing and you take every little side route and stuff, you're talking over 7 miles of hiking.
Yeah.
And it's not level terrain. It's not level terrain. It's not as bad as Omaha, but it's not level terrain.
Yeah, Denver's just kind of, kind of wavy.
Omaha is really up and down constantly because it's right in that ridge between the states where a lot of the cliff faces and rocks and hills are.
That's kind of ironic.
And
so Nebraska is generally rather flat.
It's not in a couple places.
Yeah.
The eastern edge isn't, and the northern edge on the west side isn't. Because one of the only east to west mountain ranges in this country is Pine Ridge, which is in Nebraska. Just between Alliance and Gordon and South Dakota.
Yeah.
And it is actually a very steep mountain range. You go up a lot and you weave the way back down. And so there's a couple places there where it's not so level. But generally most of the state is like Kansas. It's kind of rolling hills. It's kind of in between Iowa and Kansas and flatness most of the state. But Pine Ridge, Scotts Bluff, that stuff are not flat.
Yeah.
That's the old Oregon Trail. So it gets interesting. So yeah, we went through this and we did this and we did the zoo. And okay, 3 days before we were supposed to do the zoo for the anniversary, there was a little incident with my husband and me where I may have attempted to do something that was probably out of my range.
Oh boy.
And I was managed while upside down to break my toes in several places and crack my foot on the bottom of the frame of the bed while I was upside down, which is you don't want to know what this position was, but anyway, I didn't exactly tell the boys how severe the injuries were until after we did the zoo.
Of course not. Yeah.
About time we were leaving the zoo, I'm starting limping towards the gate, and they're looking at me. Are you okay? It's like,
no.
How much are you hurting right now, woman? How much should you walk on broken toes? And they both stopped, looked at me, and wait, what? It's like after we just spent 7 hours hiking all over the zoo, constantly in every direction and stuff, and they go, how much should you walk on broken toes? And they're looking at me like, are you fucking kidding me, woman? So it was like,
Whereas,
yeah, I get lectured a lot by a lot of my friends.
yeah. Or I think the first time I ever actually broke anything was a car accident with this nonsense here.
The first time I ever actually broke anything was cracking part of my kneecap in an injury when I was 4.
Man, I jammed
Um,
this finger one time in about 5th grade, but
and then when I was trampled right after I turned 11, I actually had between my spine and ribs over 27 different bones broken partly. So I'm kind of used to injuries and pain, and
Dodgers. I've not really cared about the Dodgers since that last World Series where Kirk Gibson hit that one in the first game against the A's.
I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
sports ball, and that's probably the least concerned about sports ball there is, except for golf.
It's like since then we've got our own team, and the Dodgers became the enemy. So
I don't like sports unless I'm playing them,
yeah.
and I freaking hate baseball.
I'm kind of kicking myself when the Dodgers were in town though, and we're sitting out because I'm doing IDs at the beer bar, and the thing is, if I had no, I knew that it wasn't the first game. The Dodgers were there. I know that. I should have been ready with this. I should have had my Brooklyn Dodgers hat down there, because Tommy Lasorda walks by us right there, and it's like if I'd been there with a Sharpie, it's like yes, gotten an autograph on a Dodgers baseball hat with Tommy Lasorda, that would have been that would have been worth it. Right there.
Still don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I literally view the whole concept of watching sports is to me the same thing as sitting on your ass to watch an exercise video.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point? Play or fuck off, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather be doing something.
Yeah.
I realize I'm a very weird woman. I can't turn this on for a few more hours. I want my phone back.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how many people are going to go, I was trying to call you. And it's like, yeah, the interesting thing about that. Do you have my husband's number? Because you're not getting through to mine today. And the thing is, when I don't answer my phone, and if it's my mom, she calls my husband number and goes, make your wife answer her phone, damn it. It's like, so if that happens, he'll be like, I can't answer my phone, Mom. Sorry, I'll have to talk to Steve. I mean, I am frustrated. I swear about half the time in my life, I hear the song There's No More Fucks to Give playing in my head.
Yeah. In our situation, I barely even. We just turn the TV on and let it play, and it's on Fox News all the time. One thing, I'm waiting until we get a couch. Then I can probably watch some Premier League and just zone out and watch some.
Watch a lot of old shows and movies and stuff. I'm just not into much modern stuff.
Yeah. I
just find things that I've seen before usually and just put it in the background, let it play while I do a bunch of work and puzzles and other stuff, but I'm busy. I very rarely just watch something new because I'm just too busy. Even when I'm here streaming with you, the reason I'm looking down a lot, I do the puzzles, which I have to do daily for my brain activities. I'm working, I'm messaging, I'm planning, I'm drawing, I don't sit still well. I'm way too hyperactive.
Yeah. I'm watching stuff in here all the time, really.
I do. I want to do a hangout with you to do Arsenic and Old Lace before Halloween.
Okay. Well, pick a time for that. Yeah.
We'll have to figure a time out for that. And I got to figure out if I can find a link for it or if I have to try to figure out how to set up my DVD player to the computer system to do it.
Yeah.
But I need to do that. And I have a few friends I want to play it for.
Yeah.
Like, a movie that's only 14 years older than my mother.
Yeah. Okay. She's losing the hoodie, so we can all get a look at the binder she's wearing.
No, that one's very much locked behind paywalls. That's annoying. That means I'm going to have to figure out a fucking way to get my system hooked up, which I haven't done since I had to replace the computer. So we still need to transfer the DVD system from the old computer onto the new one yet, because I wasn't paying extra for a new system for that. I'm going to have to set that up.
Yeah.
I have to watch that. I have to watch High Anxiety. I have to watch Young Frankenstein. I have to watch... I have to watch a lot of these things for me yearly. I have to watch Clue yearly because it's a great one for Halloween night, honestly, with all the twisted shit happening.
Yeah.
I have my tradition movies, and it's comedies with elements of horror.
Let's see. I got Young Frankenstein, don't I? Let's see. She's got the hoodie. She is building up some muscle mass. She's got some pretty good arms going there. Let's see.
I'm sitting there going, realizing one of my yearly tradition movies was made, almost a generation before my mother was born.
Yeah,
kind of says something, I guess, about me. I'm trying to figure out a few things, and my brain's like going, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing, bitch?
Yeah.
I'm so overworked right now. But I am really, really impressed with the clarity on my new camera. I'm going to have so much fun with this thing. Oh, these people aren't even going to imagine. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have so much fun. The artist is loose. And I'm looking at this camera and I'm talking about, well, this has a longer zoom. It's got all the system and it came with a tripod. And I'm thinking about all these eagle marches where I go hang out and winter and getting better zoom in pictures of the eagles and stuff. And my friend's going, don't you do something fucking stupid. I don't want to hear you got mauled by a bear because you're going down these trails alone or so. I was like, okay, so they've been reporting that a lot of these Eagle March trails and a lot of these hike trails in East Iowa here have been having issues with bears lately. And apparently I'm getting lectured that I'm not supposed to go down them alone. I don't care how much you want to go do photos. It's like, but I got a pistol and machete. I can defend myself.
I recall hearing a tale of when Ted Nugent was out pistol hunting and got a bear. It was a 44 Magnum. And he lines up in the bear. First shot goes off. Bear starts charging. He empties the revolver into the bear. It dies at his feet.
Okay, but to be fair, I was 7 years old when I took a buck out by shooting it right between the eyes.
Okay.
I can shoot.
Yeah. So can Ted.
Yeah, but he's not a trick shooter. He's good. I'm not saying he's not good.
Yeah.
But he's not a trick shooter. And trick shooting is how to hit him in the vitals.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm getting lectures. Apparently, I'm supposed to not be so crazy. Like, what? How do I do that? This is who I am. Like, come on. Crazy, right? I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy for falling in love.
Crazy.
Hi, hon.
Crazy.
How you doing? Oh, that's
so lonely. No,
that's so much better.
Ah. There we go. Yeah.
I can't eat a lot of foods for the next bit after going through all those meds. I needed to pick up some mild stuff I could chew on. Okay.
I'm not going for that one. There. That's
Lowbrow.
No. The animals have a soul.
Yes.
I think you get the higher funk. Yeah.
I don't think they have the same kind of eternal soul we do, but I do believe they have an eternal spirit. So
yeah.
Black bears They're sneaky. They're not sneaky as I am. I'll put it that way. I am a mountain girl. I grew up in the mountains. I grew up around animals. And I would rather take on a black bear, honestly, than a badger. And I have stories about that.
Thing about Wolverine stuff. The only other animal other than man that will go out of the way just to destroy something for the hell of it.
You know what's interesting? And with all the DNA testing and genetic testing on animals lately, do you know what 3 animals they found out are actually some of the closest related animals on the planet? Tasmanian devil, Wolverine, and the American badger. They're extremely closely genetically linked. And then you think about each animal and how violent they are and how they're built, and you go, actually, I can see that.
Yeah.
Me and my mom always said we thought they were related anyways, and they always went, no, they're not. There's no proof of that. And then, look, we're doing genetic testing, and they are actually extremely related.
At least Tassies are generally pretty small, So,
It's like, we go to this little zoo. And in the little zoo, I can get a lot closer to the badger than I do when I see them out in the woods, obviously. Yeah. And we're watching this badger in the zoo, and as it's climbing its cage, you can actually see the claws are almost as big as grizzly bears. And they're jagged, and it's grabbing the cage like this and shaking the cage. It's like, and that's why they're mean little bastards you don't want to fuck with.
No.
Let's see me down my
most bears have come to accept their fate and just like, okay, I'll just sit back and okay, the idiots want to feed me, I'll wave to them.
Honey.
What?
Could you come here for a minute?
Oh Jesus, now what? Hold on.
Whatever it is, it's not my fault. That's all that matters.
I know. Yeah.
On these, such a simple little pill.
No, it's baby girl's fault.
I'm a native chick from the woods. My channel is very, very much about nature photography, animal videos, working with pets and stuff like that. And draw streams, art, comic, and nerd stuff on the side. He's very much obviously a nerd channel. I mean, his name he uses for the channel literally came out of the original series of Star Trek. So,
Nuggets.
We're nerds of different levels.
Oh, shut up, asshole.
My family's Lakota, so I'm very much nature and woods and survival. Especially since I grew up very, very poor, so hunting and fishing was not just activity for somebody to feel in touch with nature and feel tough. It was, hey, look, I get to eat for a few days. I've been on a lot of meds, which are the chew tabs or medicine. And I can't eat much right now, so don't mind me too much as I'm doing all this other stuff. Ornery, what do you want, baby girl? Come here, Ornery, what do you want?
You get your damn. I'm not doing a fucking. I'm not doing cooking.
Hi, girl.
Okay, Ornery again. Oh, hi, Ornery. I love you.
Oh, Lord. And before I turn the camera back on. Come here.
You're a good girl, Ornery.
Come on, get here.
Go on, go play. Go chase the kittens. Go chase the kittens. Beat them up.
Oi. All right.
Anyway.
What do we got here? Just found this.
I was kind of explaining that how much your Star Trek's nerdy and mine is kind of the tribal naturalist mixed with the nerdy sci-fi stuff.
With occasional real life weirdness. Let's see, what's Indy up to now? Okay, so still doing pictures. And her skivvies at this point. But,
I mean, I am a fan of playing sports, and I used to be more of a fan of watching them when I was younger. And probably the fact that when I got trampled by 2,000 drunks was at a basketball game probably didn't help my feeling about watching sports.
Yeah, that would tend to discourage you from attending fan events. Yeah.
Just a bit, right?
Yeah.
By the way, the wall behind me of all this stuff is art supplies, diamond arts, and shit like that. And they're all organized, actually. It just isn't as neat as I had it because the cat's like climbing on it.
Oh, for the record, just to let you know, Rosetta,
Mm-hmm.
I did a little bit more research on them soaps I'm trying to, send to you.
Mm-hmm.
And no, they
She's
do
pushing
not
on
have propylene glycol.
They have glycerin, but
Okay. And you got to realize I have a lot of allergens to different oils and scents too.
Yeah. So it's like
Just tell me which ones, and I'll make sure that they don't have them in there.
Nothing aloe, nothing mint, nothing strawberry, nothing nothing with any form of musky scents.
Well,
that's basic to start with. And obviously, recently found out nothing in the Juneberry or the alternates relations to strawberries either. Apparently,
send her a link. Let her look it up herself.
okay. Well, the bar I'm currently using myself is gingered pumpkin.
yuck. I hate pumpkin.
It smells quite good.
I hate pumpkin. I love ginger. I hate pumpkin. This is why I get a reputation for, oh, you hate everything. Because either I'm allergic to, sensitive to, or don't like a lot of shit. And then people go, oh, you just hate everything. It's like, well,
Stuff,
no, but there's a lot of stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
I have this thing up, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to send anything right now.
You can still mute the damn thing if you feel like one coming on. Come on.
What?
considering what you fucked up and did to my stream, you don't get to give her crap.
I know. Well,
That, and I actually do participate in a group that's called the Knights of the Anime Table and do a lot of anime watch parties with my friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Reed. Actually, I do a lot of that stuff myself. I make my own lip balms. I make a lot of my own skincare, my own antibiotic creams and other stuff like that. I mix and produce my own teas for different health needs.
That's what he's talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as far as Liverpool goes, I think what's up, Premier League currently, I'm leaning more towards probably Chelsea. I think just it's closer to ancestral homeland. And
I was going to say the only thing I know about England is I make fun of all my friends from there for being limey wankers. But I've got a lot of friends that are over there. Holy shit.
I'm hoping
including my best friend, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping in a couple of years, Oxford United will get back in the top flight for the first time in about 30 years. But still,
These chew tablets, by the way, are high potency turmeric curry cleansing pills. So each of these tablets will get you with almost as much turmeric curry stuff as you would get in a bowl of curry.
Oh, okay.
I usually down between 4 to 6 of these in a row. A little spicy. But I have a thing for real wasabi, so.
Yeah. I told you that story about George Takei was educating the rest of the cast about sushi back during original series days. It was back when nobody even knew what sushi was.
It's a type of rice. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, like first introduced Jimmy Doo into it, and then something by the rest of the regular cast, the rest of the other cast, and Jimmy Doohan's directing traffic. Oh yeah, you try this. Walter Koenig was a little not sure about some of the stuff, and he really wasn't sure when he tried the wasabi, and he wasn't told to mix it with soy sauce first.
See, I've never mixed it with soy sauce. I eat it hardcore.
Yeah.
But I kind of like spices a bit.
Yeah. Well,
I can't eat onion or pepper, and I love spice. So I go through a lot of things like ginger, wasabi, turmeric, and shit.
Well, Walter's a Jewish kid from Chicago. He's like, it's like that. He never trusted him ever again, or anything like that. So, as he basically, flash fried his entire internal system. Alrighty, update on Kid's sister. They've decided there's no way in hell that rock is coming out on its own, so it's talking to urology and trying to decide if they're going to, admit her or not.
I'll send her love from me, because it sounds like she needs it.
5 millimeter rock, and it's like, yeah, the urethra is not that big, okay?
Although one of the guys that was harassing me, one of my friends kind of threatened to give him a catheter with a reed much thicker than that from the welding shop if he didn't leave me alone.
Oh,
he did leave me alone after that, though.
Yeah.
Especially since the guy that threatened him with that, the guy who threatened him with that, we nicknamed Bomber. He literally was expert black belt in multiple martial arts and trained self-defense classes and shit.
Oy.
So he's telling the guy, if you mess with her, I'll do this to you. The guy tended to believe him. This is the guy who broke a 2x12 oak beam with his head.
Ah.
Oy. Okay.
Not somebody you mess with.
All right.
Go ahead.
What?
Private chat.
Oh, what do we got here? All right. That's the website for those handmade soaps things. Yeah.
I hate doing stuff on this on the laptop while I'm doing things, so give me a sec. Well, the first one listed is definitely no. First thing it pulls up as an option is must.
It's got more than that.
I know. I just said the first. Well, it's starting with a no is what I was saying.
I'm being told if they do admit her, I have to go check on her cat and bring her some stuff. So.
And then I see the lilac and I cringe again because I'm allergic to those. And then I see water lily, which is lotus lilies, which are the only lily I'm allergic to. Okay, let's see where I'm going with this.
Sounded like a big old nothing burger there.
There might be a few here I can use, but boy, a lot of these I can't. A lot of these are mint and ones I'm allergic to, but.
So it's like, nice offer, but no.
Let me see if I can find ones I'm not allergic to here. Let's see what's listed exactly in ingredients here. Grapefruit would be okay. Christmas would probably be okay because usually those ones are full of things like, assuming it's not mint based, which I don't know. Usually though, that's usually ginger and stuff like that for ones like they're supposed to smell like Christmas.
Definitely ask first. Yeah.
Well, I have the Christmas memories, and I cannot smell any sign of mint in that.
Okay, because if there was mint in it, it would be very obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Options would be either the grapefruit, Swiss lavender, or probably the Christmas. Most of the others, if it lists berries or fruits and it doesn't give you exact, I can't do it because I don't know if it mixes in ones I react to. Same with any floral ones.
Ugh.
I know, I'm such a funny little thing, aren't I?
Well, that one handmade soap bar I got from the Wall Drug website was actually made by a native woman.
Oh, the shit! Just noticed the spank bank's up to 432. There's no way she's emptying that in one shot. Okay. Yeah.
Not if she wants to walk again anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me use that entire tub of numbing cream.
Hmm.
Ow.
You had to lose the shorts, and that's also losing the plastic dick. So, yeah. And that's just taking pictures of that, holding the tail now, and the dog is looking very confused.
That's not what you do with a tail woman, right?
Yeah. I think it's just holding these things were clipped onto the back of her shorts there. So.
Yeah, there is one trans person out there that I can think of that would probably take one look at Indy and go, "What in the actual fuck, bitch?"
I can think of several.
Yeah, Caitlin would take one look at her and go, "What in the actual fuck, bitch?"
So.
Well, yeah, I think it's also the dynamic of male to female versus female to male. Because again, men and women's minds work totally differently. Point I tried to make to Indy when you were still talking. It's like, no, you don't have a male mind. You do not have a male mind. Okay, the male mind does not operate the way you're operating. Guys would never come to the conclusions you have come to.
Speaking of Caitlin, honey, you remember that one picture that I think they showed on Twitter?
Well, some bar has got like the doors to the restrooms. Male has got a picture of Bruce Jenner winning the gold at the Olympics. The other one is the cover of Vogue, Call Me Kate. And someone said, "What does Jenner think about that?" And Caitlin responded, "I think it's hilarious."
Yeah, I have no respect for that person.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm sorry, but 63 years or 60 some years, and you change it like 3 days after you kill a woman texting while driving, and I don't believe you. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and now taking pictures with the dick held in place.
Oh, boy.
Okay, and you're fooling who? And he was also the point of trying to make. They're not mounted that. She's trying to cover up the pussy with it. And it's like it's not mounted that low. Okay, yeah.
I know people who went through those surgeries, and they're very graphic what those surgeries actually entail.
Yeah.
Those people had more sense of humor about it usually, including saying things like Tranzilla has arrived and shit when they came into chats.
Even the animations of the things are gruesome, okay?
It's not pleasant.
No.
Oh, ow.
They said the binder's the last thing coming off. Okay, yeah.
Hi.
This feels like a minstrel show making fun of what I used to go through.
Ow.
It's like holding the third, but still everything else is still very much feminine gestures here and everything. I think, who are you fooling? You're not. Sorry. You know.
Yeah, most of the divas would take a look at her and go, really? Bitch, be crazy.
Yeah.
I say bitches be crazy a lot, though.
Yeah.
It's not one of my favorite things. Also, don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, speaking of bitches, yeah, our friend Liam had to get a new service dog because his other one crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah. Got a little old, you know.
Yeah.
So
And
he named her Karma, you know. So we can say literally Karma's a bitch, you know.
and Karma's a cute dog.
Yeah. She's now doing more. We put the plastic away, but now she's having to hold the tail in place. No, sooner or later something has got to break here, where it's like, okay, this has gone beyond stupid. Okay, even for you, Indy, this has gone beyond stupid.
You're not a femboy. You're not a boy. You're not actually serious about wanting to be that. You don't actually really feel like that. You are doing this as a show.
Yeah.
And it's actually really disgusting to the people with those issues.
I think it's one of the, the detransers I'm following. It's like the whole of trying to do this kind of, trying to classify boys, like trying to be as close to a woman as possible, but not actually crossing that line, being back on the side of the line to try, as a defense mechanism type of thing. Because they've been so fucked over as a girl, as a woman.
Ugh. Ow.
I think I'm one of the only people I actually know who truly had the dysphoric behaviors even as a little kid. It never made me change myself, but I had them.
Yeah. Like if they've been pushing this trans shit when you were a kid, And we're back to the plastic dick again. Yeah.
And how long are we gonna do this for, honey?
I don't know. I was just planning on doing a response to this whole thing and just saying, look, fucking logic here. Either I am some criminal mastermind that's got hundreds of millions around me, or you're being lied to, Indy. Come on.
And look at him. He's no mastermind of
Work
anything.
the fucking math here, all right? Come on.
Sorry, I didn't say that.
I like, how many, they've spun so many different stories. Every time it's something, it's all Lester. Oh, no, it's Stevie. It's Brinstar. I mean, Brinstar's dead, okay? He can't jump back. He killed himself live on stream. But everyone's like, everybody is somebody else, and it's a whole bunch of burner accounts everywhere. And of course, apparently Gene's cracking on burner accounts just to muddy the waters, He'll attack both sides within 5 minutes.
Oy.
There's one little. Let me see if I can dig this up here. This one idiot, because her handle, on her Twitter, on her main account is, let's see, what is it? Let me pull it up here. Two-time award-winning cock sleeve, because he's won 2 Pornhub awards. She was up for a 3rd, but that was the time she did this femboy thing. So that didn't go anywhere. But let's see if I can get to my block list. Because this other one kind of showed up just out of weirdness. Kind of making a big joke out of it all. Blocked accounts. Yeah, 3-time award-winning Sleep With You with a kiss emoji, a thing, right down what the hell end up. With the at NPC Princess 96.
This stuff isn't
it was 69.
funny. It's stalker shit.
It's not. Well, also, let me get a look at the picture of this bozo. In fact, no, actually, a better one. Hold on. I posted it earlier. I think this may actually be a picture of what Gene actually looks like. Because we had the thing about him. But here we go. Let me pull this up here. Because this is like this one thing of picking up her private pictures. And this is stuff that's gone back a ways because this is her first tattoo that she got probably just when she was able to. It's still got the cellophane on it. It's still got the cling wrap on it where it's healing. So this goes back a long time. This goes back close to about 10 years, I think. That's the kind of pictures this whoever's doing that has gotten. I'm pretty sure it's Gene. Has dug up. And is making them available to get. But let's go on here. See how far back. Yeah, here we are. Now this one I just gut reaction here, but I think this may actually be the fuckhead we're dealing with here. But this is the icon. This is the avatar picture he posted on this stupid idiotic account.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ah.
I got a feeling that may actually be him.
You know I'm really sick right now. Are you trying to make me throw up? I'm eating crackers because I'm trying to calm my stomach down.
Okay, well, I made it short. I kept it short, but I think that may actually be him.
I'm sure he keeps it short, too.
Mm-hmm. And reiterating what I said, I don't think he's seen his dick since 1987. Okay?
Honey?
What?
Dick Butkus died.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it just came across Fox News.
Oh, well.
80 years old.
Damn. He was originally drafted by the Broncos. Never play. I think it was one of those, deals, where, right with the Bears, so that trade or whatever. So never set foot in Colorado unless he was playing, against us. Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, so. I could.
Ow.
So, as I sit here going through stuff, I'm going through this book and I'm marking everything, highlighting everything so I can tell them apart easy and break points.
Alrighty.
It just makes it easier for the eyes to track, especially with my being farsighted and stuff.
Yeah.
Take a few minutes here, a few minutes there, and make the books more user-friendly to me, right?
Yeah.
It is almost 6 o'clock. I wonder if I can get my husband to come out here and actually spend a little time with me now, or if he still has to work longer. I guess it depends on if I actually take my shirt off to go do it. Somehow he'll make the. Sometimes
that's an incentive.
Somehow he'll always make the time if I'm shirtless.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and for the record,
boobies do that,
let's just say your husband is smoking hot.
I haven't seen him enough to make a judgment.
She saw him kiss me earlier.
Okay. I think I was probably getting her something.
Yeah. I also saw him when you guys were driving back from wherever.
Oh, he is. He's got that bit of a Viking guy to him.
Okay. What's going on over here?
He's also got intense blue eyes. Oh my god.
Oh, and now she's doing the thing. View from behind with the balls and dick between the legs. No, does not happen. That's excruciating. That's like putting them in a vice.
Yeah, not unless you're Buffalo Bill.
And even then, it's like, how did that guy manage to stand up straight during that scene? Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at that and thinking probably they had to redo the audio on that scene because he was sitting there secretly going.
So
Yeah, yeah.
here's a little story for you guys on what I've been currently working on.
Mm-hmm.
My dad wanted for years for me to get my husband a tribal flute and have him learn to play it. My husband, when I met, was doing orchestral flute and concerts and stuff when we went to college.
Yeah.
So I found a good price for a simple starter tribal flute while we were doing the events in Chicago with Jesse the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So I got him one.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him to learn how to play in tribal style, Spirit in the Sky on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which was Dad's song about how he wanted to move on in this world.
You talking the old Norman Greenbaum one? Going on up to the Spirit.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
If he can play that instrumental during the memorial giveaway for Dad as a tribute to Mom and Dad. That would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah.
And honestly, I'd have to record a video of him playing that on the flute and see what people think.
Oh gosh, honey.
What?
Remember when your dad was still home right before he died? And your sister was playing that depressing.
Oh, she had
music?
this kind of just mournful church, hymns. I was like, oh my, no. I made there was a couple staying there, renting a room there, and I made him go bound because he was managing the subway. And go down to get a DVD player. I dug up a CD player. I dug up a CD I'd made for my dad with a bunch of old Gene Autry stuff. He was a huge Gene Autry fan. And I was burning CDs, and I had done a whole thing of old Gene Autry songs. And I said, no, this is not how we're going out, okay? So I had him get that and started playing that, as I would, when I finally get ready to leave. And he was singing along. He was happy. Okay, Last thing I need is a bunch of depressing, chords. Oh, no.
The other thing about this whole giveaway issue is I have to give massive thanks and credit to one person who did something amazing. Because Lenore actually painted a portrait of Dad for the giveaway.
Oh, okay.
And she gave me as a gift.
Cool.
All right.
What a sweetie, right?
Yeah.
So yes, this book's going to have a lot of bright highlighted spots, but it'll help me track.
Okay.
Going beyond everything, I just... Yeah, I want my husband to play that for the giveaway. Now, I try to explain to people giveaways because, okay, having a memorial to remember the person in between a year and two after is not an uncommon thing.
Yeah.
In different cultures.
Yeah.
But when you get to the tribal giveaway and you're doing specific gifts to everybody based upon their connection to the person and that person and all this other stuff, and it is a very complicated thing. It's where you give away things like star quilts and stuff to people that were considered special or sacred to that person, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
My mom has designed, by the way, her own pattern on this, where she's actually making quilts that actually have a pattern down them of a Thunderbird.
Okay.
Oh, and honey, Lorena just found out the news about Dick Butkus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was like, "What?"
Oh well.
And my brother and his wife actually hired an artist and commissioned. They actually made a painting, which takes one of the best portraits of Mom and Dad together for their 30th anniversary photos. And actually did a painting of it embedded into the lyric sheets of their song that they used. It was their song. A really beautiful little thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's like the things we're doing in this, people will learn just how deep love can actually be, right?
Yeah.
Dad especially deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm trying to find good flute tabs for Spirit in the Sky, which is not necessarily easy.
No, I think
But I'll find them.
I imagine they probably have an organ or guitar, but
If I have to find somebody who can translate it from another instrument sheet into it, I will get them.
yeah.
And then they're going, those sheets might cost more than the whole flute did.
Yeah. I think for now, just sum it up. I want the same kind of funeral Ronald Reagan had. If you caught any of that, that was a big to do.
Nope. But this is going to be interesting because my mom breaks the tradition with the family anyways, because she will not have any of these events at the Catholic Church.
Okay.
None of us will, and I really, really have hatred with that Catholic Church.
How long have you been in here? Damn. Yeah.
So it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're going to do this, and we have to do Spirit in the Sky.
Yeah.
Even if when I say it, I can hear Williams and Reese singing around goofing with
it. Oh, by the way, the hospital we go to all the time, for our doctor's visits and stuff.
St. Anthony's.
Catholic. Yep. Or as we like to call it, Holy Tony's.
Yeah, we ain't the only one. Not like we invented it.
Most of the hospitals are actually owned by the Catholic Church in this country.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a new healthcare company came to Colorado, and let's just say if I went to one of their hospitals, I wouldn't have to worry about, transferring records and stuff over, because they would have my records from when we were still down in Florida.
Yeah, Adventist or,
Yeah, Advent Health.
Mm-hmm.
I just want my records back from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
Tribe's nuts.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. I think
The Spank Bank is cleared at the end of the month. It's at 433.
There's only one other hospital system in Florida that I cannot praise highly enough, and that's Halifax.
That's Halifax Medical in Daytona, right up the street from the racetrack, to where they took me.
And where they take all the drivers.
Well, it's literally right up the street from the International Speedway.
There's so many smart ass comments, but I'll just be nice tonight.
Yep. No, where I was at, look out the window and see the corner of the. No. Yeah. Another potential spam.
So you think they might have to check Mackie into the hospital?
She's already there.
Well, I mean, overnight and all that.
Possibly. It depends on how fast they can get that rock out of her.
Yeah, because they do have to keep her overnight. What are we going to do about Harlow?
Oh, I'm going to be going over to check on her. So, if she gets, I might be sending out a picker. Depending on how late she gets. If she does get checked, it's already after 5. It's getting dark. Yeah.
You might want to go over, if you're talking about a pet or something, you might want to go over and check anyways, even if she does get out soon.
Yeah.
just to make sure it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. in
Especially if
fact,
it's one that needs let out for bathroom or something.
No, she's not caged up or anything. She's got a litter box. She's just,
Okay, because I don't know what type of animal it is. So
it's a orange tabby female cat with a serious attitude.
In fact, honey, tell you what. Why don't we wrap this up so you can go check on her?
All right.
mm-hmm.
So probably a good idea. We've already been at this for 2 hour and 20 minutes. I think I made my case. It's like, no, I'm not leaking it. I'm trying to stop the leak. Fucking think, Lindy. If I was leaking, would I be announcing it?
If you were leaking it, you would just share the link.
If I was leaking, I would keep on leaking it. Okay, God. I post this thing in front of you. Hey, here we go. You won't let me put it to you privately. Here you are. Grab shit while you can, folks. Before Indy finally gets her head out of her ass and stops this.
Okay, honey.
All right, so that's where we stand, kids. So I'm gonna go and wrap it up here. So,
If it makes you feel any better, Steph, I've been accused of my husband being a burner account. And I even had one group floating this whole theory that I didn't actually have a husband. I hired an actor to play him on a few streams.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Life in the internet today, isn't it wonderful? We'll talk at you later.